Yes. Back again for more Battletech. Let's just adjust that microphone height because it's annoying me. There we go. I think that's more appropriate. Right, let's get this fucking thing to load the actual chat. I assume there might be a couple of people who are already saying hello, and if you have, hello. I will say when the thing actually bothers to show the chat on this tablet. And I know ETG's going to say, oh, you should get a second monitor. And you know what? I don't know. I think I'm too lazy to care with the setup and everything. Plus, I always hear from Frun the nightmare stories of trying to make it so his games don't have the mouse go across to his other monitor at times. So I was like, oh, that's just too much fucking messing around for me. But here we go. Yeah, I can see the chat now. I can see the stream. It's all good. It's all good. Right, so last time, for anyone who remembers or doesn't care, I'm going to tell you anyway. Last time we were attacked by a presenter and his Comstar forces, who were waiting on the planet to, well, quite rightly, try and nab the Argo. It is one of only two of this vessel that were ever created during the heyday of the League, and obviously, quite rightly, the Comguard would love to have access to such a vehicle. So yeah, I ended up, I think I destroyed 2 Comstar mechs in the process, got the fuck out of there, and I've jumped over to the planet of Hadnal. It's a ball of dust. Somehow has an Innisphere level civilization on it that's actually worth a damn. But yes, here we are. So for some reason I'm in Davian space. There's only 2 contracts from Davian. There's a bunch from the Capellans, of course. What I was gonna do the Escort mission here. 2.5 stars. We can, if we do it, we get our rep up to max and become honoured, which will give us access to the faction store. Should that be a thing, everyone's repaired, everything's good to go. Escort missions are always fun, especially in the Magistracy of Canopus, as some people may know. Let's see, is this actually working? I don't even know if there's anyone actually there to type, and if they are, I wouldn't know. I will refresh that just in case, because sometimes it breaks the chat while it's doing that. So, okay, it should be working now. Hopefully, maybe. Otherwise, just chat to myself. That's what I usually do anyway. Come downstairs, feed the cat, chat to myself for about 40 minutes, and then I get the stream running. It's a ritual. It's a ritual on mornings to get up with the cats. Keeps you stable. Has Annika broken the chat? Hey, Naman, there we go. Oh, Kolsch hiding as usual. Well, I mean, only worth your salt and being able to hide, ready to ambush the enemy. Is that right, Kolsch? So we load into this, hopefully not clusterfuck, but most likely will be. Totty, you were first. So I guess you were saying stuff when I was first got the stream running, and the chat thing didn't work. So apologies for that, everybody. Hello, Totty. And the man, your load shedding is removed, and you foolishly waste your time, Vic. It's just to get the chat of this stream. Alright, obviously we just need to get up there, get the convoy mission rolling.
Copy that. Roger that, Commander.
What's this? What was high gravity jump heat jet? Oh, alright. So basically, using jump jets means more heat. Okay.
On the move. Got it.
Oh, we encountered enemies. 2. Hey, helicopter 2. Oh, there's 3 threats. Oh, shite. Okay. Roundup has got the sensor lock, so we will find out who you are first. You are a locust from the St. Ives Armoured Cavalry. I still don't guess you first. It's harsh but true. I wonder when that started, that whole first thing, you know?
Oh, you want some of
Like being first to comment under, like being able to, you know, typing under a comment like first. I wonder when that became a thing. I wonder if some internet sleuth could somehow go back retroactively and discover which video had that very first occasion of someone saying that.
Roger that.
Oh, System Man, we're very lucky they've graciously reduced the load shedding stage. Everyone is on bended knee for the generous 2.5 hours of more power. Oh, that's fine. It's so bad. I can't. That shit with XOM is really terrible.
I got you. I got you.
Come on, I've detected him, you know, sensor locked him. He had no evasion. It was still only 32%. Come on, game. Why you gonna do me like this, huh? Huh? Well, I guess I'll sensor lock the first target again, because why not? Plus, he's going to move now anyway, so... Oh, all his weapons hit, of course. Probably in the head. Because we know what it's like with the AI in this game.
On my way.
Alright, what else are we actually dealing with? Is it light lance? It is a light lance, okay. So we're not dealing with anything too terrifying. We are dealing with a locust that somehow gets 4 evasion pips for walking forward, but okay.
Oh, thanks, hit on that one.
Hey, Yabo. You've given up on me first. Hey, BFG, how you doing? Yeah, the first. Yeah, exactly, Totty, yeah. Haha, yes, Yabo. It is a boon for the wife to not be first all the time, yes, indeed.
Moving out.
A saucy biscuit, you. Just couldn't shoot him in the back. For fuck's sake.
On it.
Also, with light mechs, when you hit, you know, you really hit, which is good, but it doesn't remove the fact that it's fucking irritating that all these light mechs can literally just walk 2 steps, and then apparently they're the most evasive thing ever. They barely cross the fucking ground.
Firing.
Wow. Well, you know what this calls for. This calls for getting in and punching. Oh no, there's a trebuchet. Amongst all of their mechs, they have a trebuchet. Of course they do. Always gonna have one. Always gonna fucking have one, haven't they? Oh, and now the convoy's spawned even. Oh god. Well, I suppose on the one hand, extra firepower. On the other hand, fuck. No, no, don't. Like, yeah, you know what? Just fucking punch him. Because clearly shooting him is not the trick here. It's just kicking the fucker. And hopefully terrifying it enough that it ejects.
Skipper.
Skipper?
Affirmative, Commander. Okay, Tiger. You and me.
Oh yeah, kicked his fucking leg off.
Critical hit.
You subcontracted the propellants of this mission. It's like, it just really annoys. It fucking gets my goal this way. Like, these fucking light mechs die. Plus, it's hardly the most Battletech thing, is it? Where it's like, oh yeah. Because the APC spawned.
Yeah. Move order received.
Ukraine just revealed Russia's plans to invade Belarus after Ukraine. It's not the most shocking news. I wouldn't be surprised.
Confirm.
Ah, of course, yes. The laser hit the head, but not the massive AC-20. Not shooting any, Tehran, APC, not gonna snipe near? No? With your SRMs? No? None of you gonna shoot at any of the 3 targets that are around you? Just gonna ignore that, huh? Oh, okay. No, you just gonna get shot by the mechs, right? Okay. Yeah,
Yes, Commander.
that makes sense. Oh no, wait, it doesn't.
Heading out. Putting my weight into it.
Oh, come on, your left torso just got fucking crumped. Oh, now the Stinger's doing the smart thing. Step on the vehicle. Wow, that didn't destroy it. Okay. Neither did that. I'm
Confirmed.
somewhat surprised.
I'm rolling.
I'm rolling. Hey-ya.
Waiting for orders. Heading out.
I basically need to get up and rub cockpits with this motherfucker just to stop him from firing missiles at me or anyone else, really.
Salvo.
And even with all that said and done, the fucker just shrugs off AC-20 rounds. Yeah. Light rain.
Engaging physical attack.
Right, punched its head off. Essentially.
Enemy mech destroyed.
McMorgan, hello! Alvatar, hello! A recreation of Sierra and the Square picking the little kids. Oh, now they shoot at things. And the dervish just being a little shit by going, yeah, I'm gonna shoot anyway. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Why didn't they do this the first turn they moved? This would have been... Oh, okay, there you go. 2 large lasers. Wow, that would have been useful at the first turn there.
Good to go. On the move.
Oh, I've got to keep someone near the convoy or else they go, I can't see you, Commander. Where did you go? Oh, where are you, Commander? Oh my god. Oh, his LRM ammo just exploded. He's dead.
Critical hit.
Nah, he's still going. He's still going. Now he's going to come over and punch me for some reason. Ow. You fucking asshole. What the fuck?
Damage minimal.
Oh, I see. So your side torso explodes. So the first thing you decide to do is, oh, I'll punch the Wolverine, who's nowhere near me.
Physical attack.
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Until next time. Oh no, I will find you. Oh, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna kill ye. Hey, Kira, how you doing? My character's from the planet of Kill 'em All. It's just one system over from Kill 'em All again. Alright.
Coordinates received.
Get your useless ragtag medium mech piloting asses down over there. Sleepy but good. Sleepy's fine. We're all sleepy. I think if everyone could just have an international day where we all just got to lie the fuck in, I think everyone would be a lot better. I think the mood would improve. Then again, if there was an international day where all the rich people had to pay the amount of money they should be paying for, you know, things like taxes and shit, I'm sure everyone would have a much smoother
Piece of cake.
time.
Move
But
order received.
it's not to be.
Copy. Copy that, Commander.
I'll be there, Commander. Alright, you get down. ETG morning, and I see CR's practicing his Irish for his Bostonian IRA branch. Yeah, what? Wait, what? What's the plan for tomorrow? Alvatar, you're already looking ahead. I like it. We were discussing Holdfast. They've just had a major update again to their World War One update, where they've added Gallipoli, Gallipoli. So yeah, they added that to it, and I've had a brief play of the map, and it was pretty good.
Roger.
It was
There.
yeah, Aussies is a DLC that you gotta buy, unfortunately. What have we got here? It looks like a Shadowhawk and Griffin maybe, and a Vindicator or Enforcer.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its
So you know if you can sleep in. Fair enough. Fair enough, Avatar. Yeah, ETG, honest. Look it up. I haven't got the DLC yet. I might pick it up tomorrow for the stream, so I can actually run around as the Aussies. BFG, the most historically accurate version of Gallipoli you've ever seen. Honestly, I mean, there's the Australians, of course, alongside Doughboys, British, French, alongside the defending Ottoman forces with all of their German counterparts, you know, running around on the field. It's very meticulously researched and extremely accurate.
Position.
No, I wouldn't worry. They must be OP for them to be TLC. No, they just made. Oh, it's not just the Australians. It's also the Ottomans as well. So if you want the Ottoman skins, you've got to pay for them. It's kind of bullshit. I understand though the you know, Holdfast isn't a very expensive game, and you know, I guess wherever they can get a little bit of cash from it, they can. I haven't looked at the prices, to be honest. I think they're probably the same price as the Doughboys, which would be a few quid.
Receiving it.
Not the worst price in the world, but you know.
All on air.
Accurate. Does it have Churchill shitting his pants in the losing? It should do, shouldn't it? The fucking Lord Admiral being a right dick.
10-4.
Largest blemish on his military career to date. Yeah. At that point.
Here we go.
So casual abuse is now DLC alongside accents appropriate to the time.
objective is secured, Commander.
Do you casualty abuse, you mean? Oh, isn't that where Winston Churchill shelled the Aussies in the back as they landed? I mean, I know it was not a very well planned operation. I did some reading into it. I've read more into World War II than I have First World War.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
I do know it was a pretty rough time for the poor Anzac forces. So. They did add some cool stuff to it. There's more than just the Gallipoli map. There's a few other new maps added to the game as well. So, oh, it's an Avenging Angel.
Orders.
Orders. What you got for me, huh, Commander? I think that's why they released the update, because it's close to Anzac Day. That's the only reason I can think that they released it now. Though you'd think they would hold it for Anzac Day, maybe.
Target.
But then maybe it's a bit on the nose, so I'm like, hey, look, we've released a DLC about an operation where a lot of Australian New Zealand soldiers died in a not very well planned operation. I don't know, it probably doesn't have the same ring to it, really, does it? I remember the Avenging Angel, it wasn't the write-up was that it was quite popular, though. I mean, despite the fact that stat-wise it's not amazing, obviously, but... It's supposed to be better for some reason, I can't... or it's held as being a better version of the Vindicator. At least it's a DLC for the Emu War. Yeah, there's that.
Firing full complement.
I don't like that PPC. I want it removed. Oh, it's okay. You shot the leg instead. For fuck's sake.
Reporting critical hit.
Why do we even get an option of where I aim the weapons for a shot like that? Just let me have a higher chance to hit, and then at least I'll agree that there was a random chance of that being hit.
What are your orders?
As it currently stands, you tell them to aim for a section of the mech, and they hit everything but. It's almost like an option to say don't hit there. Whatever you do, avoid that section of the mech. He blew the right leg off before he blew the right torso off.
Ha! You like that?
Also, I misled it. ETG, whereas the Scots spent most of World War I fighting in the trenches, dying by the hundreds and terrifying the Germans. Well, yeah, there's a mad Scot running over the fucking trench line,
Good to go.
flashing his knob, and screaming all kinds of horrific insults. I mean, it's pretty fucking terrifying. It's faster and jumps further right. So will there be a DLC map to let us play as the Turks in Armenia? Oh Christ! An Armenian genocide DLC. I can imagine the write-up for that one. All right, fuckers, are you ready for this? You thought this was an appropriate? Well, have we got a fucking DLC for you? Also, when I think of Gallipoli, I think of the song the band played, Waltzing Matilda. Well, Waltzing Matilda nowadays is closely attributed to Australian, to Australia in general, but I believe it started out as a British marching song. Though I don't know if it was called Waltzing Matilda at that point, whether it had a different name. Churchill versus Hitler, both orators who shouldn't command troops except one murder millions of people. Oh wait, yeah, Indian famines. To be fair though, with all that done, Churchill did lead us out of a pretty dark period and stopped us from getting fucking invaded, so, you know, swings and roundabouts, right?
Moving to position.
Pogo Patterson wrote the words for Waltzing Matilda. Oh, right. It's quite an interesting name, isn't it? Pogo Patterson.
I got you.
Was it his family that invented the pogo stick?
What you got?
Oh, the KOSB and Royal Scots were at Gallipoli.
Good
Oh.
to go.
Well, it was a pretty large scale operation, wasn't it? So.
On my way.
And is it the aftermath of Gallipoli was supposed to be when the sort of the very beginnings of the actual sort of Turkish independence movement, like with Ataturk and all that, gained more prominence, and basically the aftermath of it led to the downfall of the Ottoman Empire in general, or the beginnings of the end of the Ottoman Empire. What the fuck, Tosti? Have you written up a song in the chat? I thought it was Banjo Patterson.
Yes, command.
Well, that's it, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think I'm not sure if the original tune and that was called What's a Bit. It probably wasn't, but I know in an episode of Sharp,
Confirmed.
they have, as the band are marching along, they're all singing. They all play and sing a song that isn't called Waltzing Matilda. It has a different set of lyrics, but it's the exact same tune.
You inflicted some nasty on that
What's this, man? You laugh at the Turk DLC idea. They made a game where you play as a guard and are putting down an uprising. What? Who did? Who the fuck made that?
Location
What?
confirmed.
Which fucking game? Oh god, that's horrendous. That's fucking crazy. No, they didn't. There's no way they had. No way that anyone would actually make a game about that. Really? God, I hope eventually we get World War I Blackwatch units. The khaki kilt camp was badass. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a unit DLC or something like that, because the original Holdfast did a bunch of those. So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if we got yeah, a couple of different like regiments and stuff represented that way.
All weapons committed.
What's up, Commander?
Ah, good. The Hunchback can finally get into range where it will probably miss entirely. Well, it'll miss with the one weapon that I actually need to hit with. Oh my god, it actually hit. Good. I need to criticize it more at this point.
Solid connection on that one.
Oh, solid connection on that one. No, a solid connection, mate, would have been that you actually hit in the CT and killed the fucker.
10-4.
Okay, well that's pretty good, you know.
Critical hit.
It's rather important bits. Why would he continue at this point? Seriously, why would he continue this fight? Both his side torsos go. His ammo explodes. He's wounded, but he decides, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice this mech, this battle mech, this machine that at the time could very well be a family heirloom. It could be the entire reason that he's a mech warrior in this unit is attributed to the fact that he owns this battle mech.
Aye, aye.
It's the only thing that gives him any status, any wealth. And the first thing they do is they rub its head against the Wolverine when it's in that shape. Realistically, they would get the fuck out. Because, yeah, their mech is fucked. And they would retreat. Well, no. Not according to this game. Now, this game, all of them are fucking psycho. They are all, like, mad bastards who all fight on the Bushido Code. They will go toe-to-toe until they're dead. It's insane. Even the mods get this element of it. Just, it's ever so slightly off for some reason. I mean, melee when it's more appropriate, but at this stage of the fight, is it worth the enemies doing this?
I got enough forever.
And so he dies.
Ready to rock.
Dunno, just find it a bit odd.
Roger that, Commander.
Yeah, the AC usually does go to a map.
I'm on him.
They're the St. Ives Armoured Cav. They'll have their families executed if they don't die in glorious combat for the Confederacy.
What's up, boss?
Even then, they can't be that fucking stupid. I would suggest that as long as there's enough
Internal damage.
evidence that they put up a fight,
Location confirmed.
then I don't think their families would be executed, especially since they still need the fucking mech warriors to begin with. I mean, his mech was intact, so when it got killed there, then that's fine. And him doing a stand-up fight is
Successful.
perfectly fine. Also, sorry, Kolsch, Shadowhawk just got murdered. Sent to mess with the game Cost of Freedom. The game was made and launched before the online sites pulled it. Fuck, really? No, I don't think Lao is entirely that insane. I think that there is a cut-off point of that level of insanity. I could build a trebuchet. I do have 2 parts. I could actually replace the Griffin with the trebuchet because I get more missile fire and some backup lasers outside of just that PPC and LRM-10. So I think that's a decent trade. And we'll just take the Locust for selling. And we got the Shadowhawk salvage. In fact, to be honest, it looks like they gave me most of the salvage. How you actually Cretan players turn on each other as fast as loud players do. Yes, I would like to put this trebuchet together. And have you ready at Yangi-Yangi-Yo? Sell the thing. Oh, we're also going to put the Stanger together. Well, I'm going to sell the Stanger. Right, so all that's been put together. Is there a planet that has a HQ or a thingy? Is there a filter for this one? I don't remember if there is. That's a store filter, but I haven't got the... No, it doesn't have one. I wanted one for faction stores, because obviously my rep with the Fed Sons is now max level. I wanted to see what kind of stuff would be in the faction store. Dalgiri. Bit of a crap population level on there. Avigate. Kumquat. Bodnath. Safe Port. That's got a fair amount of stuff. I mean, I'd say that it's got an aquaculture, battlefield, black market, extensive volcanism, former Star League presence, geothermal boreholes, hallucinatory vegetation, low gravity planet, moons, pirate presence, planet-wide forest, primitive civilization, prison planet, research, recreation, rich, token population, tropical world. Let's go there.
Calculating course now, Commander.
I'm not allowed to play Lao anymore. Everyone objected when he showed up in costume and insisted on doing the accent all night. Oh no, look like what with a really bad Fu Manchu mustache and all that. Yeah. The whole way. Oh god, yeah. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound at that point, yeah. Try looking for new Certis or Cathal. They have decent faction stores. Will do. Oh, did you? I noticed yesterday that HBS aren't dead. They're still alive because they announced yesterday a console port of all of their Shadowrun games. So I guess that's what they've been working on this whole time. Hopefully that means once they finish that project, we might get, some kind of news from them about what they're doing now. I'd love for them to come back to Battletech. Take the template of this, look at what's been done by the community mod-wise, and then come back to it with a new game in a new time setting with, extra things like maybe vehicle options and airstrike options and stuff like that. Comstar Newsbureau, a new type of Draconis Combine unit raids Barlow's End with Wolf's Dragoons. Scattered reports from Barlow's End have emerged of a new type of unit, which has been spotted in a raid, accompanied by Wolf's Dragoons. Utilising mobile combined arms hit-and-run tactics, this unit, which in some reports has been referred to as a Ryuken, has been behaving far differently than the traditional Draconis Combine military. The Ryuken show no signs of initiating the standard honour-based battle common to Draconis Combine units, and have so far actively avoided pitched battles. Elements of the Eridani Light Horse in the employ of the Federated Sons are reported to be on planet, and no major harm has occurred due to the raiders. Today's reporting. This has been the CMB October broadcast. That should be a funny scenario, fighting some bandits. Your round miss, hits another group and then join in, making a three-way brawl. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a console port of Battletech, but I know for a fact that it's all of the games from the Shadowrun series that they made are getting the port over. Treatment. So there's base defense, there's battle, destroy everything mission. Can't search for a world. I suppose that makes sense. Unless, nope, that's just. Oh no. Yeah. I couldn't remember if the mod added a symbol for faction stores. I don't think it's on like biome filter, is it? No. Battlefield Advanced, Chemicals, Electronics, Industrial, Mining, Research, Star League Advanced, yeah. The other problem is running a filter actually is like really slows the game down for a second or two. Like if I go Star League Advanced, these are apparently all the worlds that have got Star League Advanced stuff on them. Hey Varg, how you doing? Of course we don't want to travel to Shoreham. Of course, this place doesn't even have anything for sale, because why would it, you know? Why would it go and do that? Christ, Immenstadt. That looks like a pretty terrifying planet to go to, unless you've got all assault mechs. All assault mechs, all the time. Anyway, enough titting around with that. One will turn up eventually. Right, let's see. You know what? We've got 4.9 million, so let's get another bit of the ship fixed up, shall we? 712,000. What, you think I made of money? Fucking hell. 1.4 million. 218,000. That's more in my cheap ass fucking purview. 400,000. 267,000. 89,000. It's the training module though. You know. So, you know what? You know, we'll put the lounge together. We'll set up some fucking seats or something. Maybe a gaming table. There you go. Stubborn surrender. I'll do it for a bit more. Oh Christ, that's what I forgot to do. Didn't get any repairs done, did I? Fuck. What pattern is everyone on? Pattern. Pattern 3. There we go. Yes. Well, this planet doesn't even have a store. There's nothing to aim for. I've got no Pentvar, Kafir Salim, Yonzak. Okay, ooh, let's dial back there. Let's Blando, well, like Martin Blando. Blando. Fucking Landau. You ever see that Space 1999? The fucker looked like he was on his last bleeding legs. Put him in charge of the moon. What was up with these people? Other than I had some of the funkiest music on too. Sirdar. Oh, I'm fucking racked with indecision. That's a weird beep outside. Fuck. It was like a delivery person scanning something before they dropped off. Can't go to Tang. They hate us now. Oh, it was somebody dropping something. The bastard did not. Hold on. Right. I don't know. I don't know. What is it? Is it the music for Jerry Adams? No, it did not. Very Marek colour scheme there, CR. Head further in. Yeah, but I want to stay on the border for when the succession war kicks off with Lao. I don't have to travel all the way then. Alright, well, what choices do we have? Avigate, Dalgiri, Martin Blandau, Kafir Salim, Yonzak, which does seem to have a fair amount. Except for a tainted atmosphere, which is a bit strange. Yes, it's a very rich world. Tainted. If you go outside, your skin turns inside out. Other than that, though, Corselet. Or Abruzzi. Okay. Or Ashley. Oh, fuck me. Cotocalo. The planet description makes no sense. How can a planet with a gigantic ocean and 2 small islands be considered dry? Because the mod.
That work order you submitted is complete.
I know the work is complete. Don't you fucking... Oh, no. Financial report incoming. Look for new sources. You know what? I think I may have already been past it.
That work order's complete, boss.
You just want to shoehorn June into everything in the moment. You know what? We'll pay the $500,000 for that. For the rumble seat.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Yep, alright, you thieving bastard, Darius. Alright, can we just get to the planet before, you know, you steal all the money? Okay? Can we just get to that bit first? Oceans of paraffin, it's the dry cleaning capital of the inner sphere. Imagine the smell. They'd be walking around high as a fucking kite, wouldn't they? Hermes! There's a longbow. No. Alright. Time to earn some monies. So, God, life lesson, solo duel. Supply lines. Ambush a convoy. Is this it? Is this all that's here after all this? Working for the pirates. Who's that again? Fedsons, of course. Can't do that. Marek? Oh, for fuck's sake. There's nothing that even worth a damn. Alright. Oh, right, new Certis. Rhodes, Ronald, Ozawa, Toon, Erai, Deneb Kaitos, Heen, Basalt, Korich, Halorn, Moravian, Vintru, Gilitzin, Her, Bethel, Key, Shoreham, Laung, Scutate, Happyarvy, Corella, Hadnall, Bide, Mentasta, Weekpog. This is where there's actually a system called Keck. Okay. Lee, Aosia, Platea, Undra, Bell, CC, Ashcombe, Valexa, Algot, Demeter, Conway. Almac, Messerim, Mira, Angol, Rio, New Florence, Ankar. Fuck. If there was a way of discovering New Certis easy, I'd love it. Sirdar, Glentworth, Lockmantle, Dowell, Chauvenon, Abruzzi, Bacchum, Choli, Navigate, fuck me. Go over there, probably have Darius steal more money. What's this? Your dad used to own a cocoa plantation, and as part of the process you need to dry the seeds. The steam is slightly alcoholic, and it was funny watching birds fly into trees because they got drunk on the steam. Alright. Relief is palpable to the neighbours of the Capella March as House Davian concludes the series of war games that began in August. With this conclusion comes the permanent reassignment of 2 regimental combat teams that outperformed their peers during the war games. Representatives from the Federated Sons reaffirmed once more these exercises were a successful test of the March's ability to safeguard the interests and lives of its peoples. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close to it, though. Alright, ATG sharing the location of New Certis. Oh, it's down there. Okay, right. So it's sort of north of the border of Toria. Okay. Sort of southwest of the Fed Sons. Not too far from Diefenbacher. And Werfer.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Yes, Darius, I'm ready to go over the monthly costs. What's this cost here that's labelled as Darius Fund? Can we work that one out? No, it works, CTG, it works. Meeting Archangel.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
At least this place actually has shit for sale. Oh, 2 Enforcer types. The 3 and 4 are. Nothing really special though. Hopefully some decent contracts. Here we go. Oh god, the like with the payouts as well with this rank, I can get some good money out of this. Good money. Look at that, 500,000, 3 of 12 salvage. Swap out the Griffin for the Trebuchet. Let's fucking do this. Yeah, I've heard that Legend of the Rangers was the lowest point that B5 ever got to. Why'd you say Excalibur? Isn't that the name of the ship? Isn't it called Excalibur in Crusade? I think. Oh, definitely cool. You always go check fucking Darius's back pocket. The number of sea-bills he keeps in there. I say that then run into a Lance of Assault Mechs. Yeah, nice. I would be surprised with this game. Well, speaking of B5, anyone who hasn't checked it out yet, there is the Babylon 5 A Call to Arms tabletop mod that has been made by Naman and Varg. It is on the Steam Workshop if you want to have a go. There are rule PDFs there for you to learn how to play. And some very well put together models by Naman. It is a pretty fun mod. We've been playing it on the Thursdays every week now for the last, I think it's like a month. Today will be a month of it. I'm going to go test out the New Crusader in MWO. I do have the New Crusader. There will be videos of it when it launches. And there will also be a video of the different variants. So, basically, it's going to be how it used to be. There'll be a chassis series video. There'll be all that, you know. Yeah, get rid of that first. That was a Hetzer. Definitely do not want a Hetzer fucking up your shit.
Damage minimal.
Ready for orders.
Blackjack. Oh shit, an LRM carrier.
Location confirmed.
It's a rear attack, hopefully.
All weapons.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so the AC-20 hit at least. Blew his right torso off. That's a good start.
Target's taking a critical.
Considering the humongous evasion stat he had there.
Yes, Commander.
Ah, the Tigger trigger. Nice. Get in there, mate. Step on that LRM carrier, because I really don't want a face full of missile. There we go.
One more for the trashy.
What's up, boss?
A face full of missile, and for a few missiles more.
Affirmative.
Do, 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 do.
Locking in all
Do, 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 do. And also the Hatcherman Mech Warrior 5 will say the Hatcherman AC should be downgraded to a 5 with more armor and speed added. Honestly, I don't fully understand why they went so big with the Hatchetman for the new DLC. It's not that a new mech isn't appreciated in Mech Warrior 5's DLC, but it's a mech that would be very quickly superseded, especially for a melee system in Mech Warrior 5 that, let's face it, it's nice to have, but is very poorly implemented. It's very rudimentary, isn't it? Press a button, the mech kind of swings. It's not very well put together. Also, Morgan. Also, something a little fun that someone posted online last night. Apparently, Games Workshop sent out customer questionnaires and asked if they ask, if you're not playing Warhammer, are you playing Battletech? Seems like they finally recognised that they have proper competition now after all their bullshit.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Yeah, it's not surprising, is it?
Understood.
Sorry, that's a sprint for him as well. Okay. Do 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 do. Wasn't it? It's because they did that thing with Warhammer Plus, where all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're doing original animations, and all those channels that make them, you either make them for us now, or you shut down. And a lot of people went fuck off and moved over to Battletech temporarily. I can't help but feel that that the retention of those people going to Battletech will be relatively low by comparison.
All whip. Go.
Throwing weapons around like Oprah on LSD isn't a melee system. It's the attempt to recoup losses. Achieve. Well, yeah, the price of this DLC when it arrives for Mech Warrior 5 is going to be fucking horrendous, no doubt. It usually is, isn't it? They charge like a third to half the game's value in a single DLC. Sorry, game. How many like fucking Turian Lancers are we dealing with here? Because this seems a bit chaotic. I get shot from 3 different sides at the moment.
I got him.
Alright, okay. Manticore tank. Not expected. Hoping they sell off their Battletech stuff when they go back to GW pickpockets and all. Honestly, I think it was. I think personally, it was a reaction to the announcement, and that a lot of people in like protest went, "Oh fuck you, I'm going to go to a different war game," and that was at the time the latest thing, you know. Yeah, we'll go with that, I guess. Yeah, so these have all got crap hit chances. I think people will start to slowly go back to Warhammer, also now because a ton of them are like, oh look, shiny new army. But also because Battletech just has a simpler system and it might just turn to the tryhards off. Yeah, having recently played, I'd say recently as of yesterday, playing another 40k game, its complexity compared to Battletech is very high. There's definitely more that you can do, for certain, in a game of 40k compared. Which, yeah, some people obviously love that high level of complexity in their wargaming because the different options available to you are nice to have. What's this? Oh shit, 4J. Oh, alright. Unexpected, but alright.
All weapons, go.
Ow. Jesus Christ, it's just so... Every time I kill one, another one walks into the area. Ow. That Manticore really dislikes the Dervish for some reason.
Orders. Heading out. Get by.
Right, okay. Manticore taken out. That's apparently 50%, or that's 75% of the support force is destroyed. Oh! Oh, isn't that interesting? Did you see how every shot hit the side torso? Even though it was a front shot. Right, I see. Okay, game. Okay. Yeah, totally not fucking bullshit cheating with that one. Okay. Oh, but the 25-tonner that just took 2 LRM-15s and 3 medium lasers survived, shrugged it off. No worries. Oh, all of his hits keep going internal. Wow. Shocker. Oh, the pilot had to eject because he panicked. Oh, wow, there's a shock. Oh. Yeah, whatever, game. Just an amazing amount of bullshit there from the game. And it's still got more units out in the fucking tree line. That is still accurate, of course.
Damage minimal.
Always hit the same locations.
Good to go.
Yeah, I know I'm going to overheat if I do all that game. I know.
Firing on target.
Right, so one more each of these lot.
Good to go. Understood. Moving fast.
Right.
All weapons committed.
Wouldn't be surprised if the Hunchback runs up and punches the Wolverine now. Also, I've never seen a Vedette be so accurate. Is it XCOM levels of bullshit? This one felt like it, with the way that the game specifically focused down one section of the dervish. Like, it didn't just hit randomly, like it does for the player. It hit all one side of the torso, and was incredibly accurate with all of its shots.
Locked on taut.
Standing by.
You know what? Actually, no, fuck you, game. You're not getting the satisfaction of bullshitting me like that. No. We're restarting this. So it's faulty. I'm personally sticking with Battletech partially because the lore isn't just named Space Marine saves the day, which is like most Warhammer lore. Yeah, well. To be fair, a lot of these large universes that sprawl do end up as writers come in. Writers come up with the thing where they go like, oh, I've got this amazing story. I've got this amazing idea. I've created this character. It's not based on me, honest. But, right, I imagine that this character, whose name is kind of similar to mine, but isn't, don't read into it too much, is like this new, super elite, very sort of tactically minded character who comes in, and there's this, during a big fight that happens, and then, like, this character, who isn't me, but, yeah, kind of looks like me, kind of comes in, and he just sort of saves the day. I think that's what I'm going to write, yeah? That's what loads of them do, don't they?
Command interface initiated.
You know what, Vog? I'm not sure. The AI probably does have some access to the cold shot mechanic. I wouldn't be surprised. Ah, I see. Sir, I see that this time you aren't using the bullshit spawn locations of... Oh, you're right there with the enemy.
Consider it done.
Okay, encountered l'ennemi.
Moving to position.
10-4.
Like, the only new Warhammer lore I like is the Necron Trazim, because he's just a cheeky bastard trying to have a good time. But funnily enough, that's who I fought him yesterday. Flash Gits. The Flash Git unit shot him to shit. It was the one highlight of my Orc force taking on Frun's Necrons. Is that somehow the Flash Gits managed to rain on his parade, forced into retreat.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
I think what I'm not a fan of with the Necrons is just the bullshit of, okay, you know what, I'd be perfectly fine. Hey Papa Shump, how you doing? I'd be fine with Necrons on tabletop if you knock them down, Resurrection Orb kicks in, they get back up. Fair enough. Okay, Terminators, I get it. You know, they're supposed to be space Terminators. Not Space Marines, but, you know, like the movie. Do they have to keep getting back up? Can one of the rules not be that they can only resurrect once per match? Because the idea that they can just keep doing that is sort of broken bullshit.
I'm rolling.
Because I'd love to see what the uproar would be if there was a fucking Tau mechanic that just regenerates Tau forces. Everyone, oh my god, this is fucking... No. As long as I keep rolling 5s and 6s, they just keep getting their asses back up. It kind of takes all the fun out of that. You get lucky. Oh my god, I rolled. Oh my god, I wounded it. Oh, it's amazing. Yes, he failed to save. Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's great. It's amazing. Oh, this is so fun. I'm having so much fun. And then they go, resurrection. And then it's sort of like, what? What do you mean resurrection? Yeah, it just gets back up. Oh, so all of my rolls were pointless then. At that point, you may as well just have a thing where you roll to see if they get up, and you go, right, how many wounds would I have gotten? Okay, how many of them get back up? Right, well, 1 dies, 3 get back up. There we go. I didn't have to roll any hits then.
Critical damage detected.
It would it would certainly feel less bullshit. Technically, the Kroot should, yeah. Although I've been told by like people like Varak that apparently Kroot aren't that good. I always thought the Kroot were invaluable because they're, you know, the melee arm of the Tau. As Dunger's, I got into 40k because when I started my wargaming life in Poland, it was just too late for Battletech and Warzone, like by a few years. Warhammer conquered the market, and now people only want to play Battletech. Because the regular Battletech is... Oh, yeah, the Alpha Strike, because the regular Battletech's too slow and too complex. And after 2 games of Alpha Strike, they found out it's still not much faster than regular Battletech. Bobson, which one of your household was picked for donating organs to your ruler's birthday party? Oh!
Ready to rock.
Oh, for the Grand Sacrifice, Papa Swamp. I believe it's the bro this year. I feel like if they keep the resurrection mechanic, they should have their stats cut each time they resurrect because their armor and weaponry are still compromised from getting killed. Yeah, since they have that mechanic with the bracketed damage stats, that would be fine. It's just this idea that they can just keep, you know, getting their asses back up constantly.
Receiving you.
Just sort of robbed any fun of the game. Because it just felt like, good, my orcs finally get into melee, and then the orcs roll their attacks, and the AP -1, and they down like, I think one of the attacks I downed 4 of the Necron warriors, and then Frun just rolled 4d6, and 3 of them got back up. So it's like, oh great. And they're not exactly shit themselves in it. You know, standard orcs do not last long in obviously in a melee fight themselves. As soon as they get hit, they got 1 wound and a really bad saving roll. So it just sort of, I don't know, took a bit of the fun out of it. I enjoyed the first game a lot more that I ran with Naman, where it was orcs versus Mordian Iron Guard. And the chimeras were fucking up the orc infantry, and yeah, it was a bit more. It felt like a bit more of an even fight, range-wise, with the guardsmen. And then when it got into the melee, it was a little bit more weighted, but it was getting to that point was a lot more fun against the Necrons. It just, yeesh. What's this vow? Kroot aren't that good. Tell me you don't know how to use Kroot without telling me you don't know how to use Kroot. Hey, this is what I'm hearing from Varak. Look, I mean, I know that's probably not the most reliable source of information on it, but he's the one who's the Tau fan and has got the new codex and all that. So I always thought that was one of the big things about the Tau, was you had your Kroot line that would basically meat shield you from enemies that were charging in, while the Tau warriors and their drones would just be laying down plasma fire en masse.
All weapons are go.
And I'm getting a little bit worried about this hunchback here.
I got you.
So now the reanimation protocol only works on 5+. I remember when it was 4+. Yeah, trust me, Frun's die rolls were insane. The number of 6s he was rolling on reanimation protocol. Plus, I think he had an item at one point that, within a certain range, made it 4 to reanimate.
Damage minimal.
I mean, I'm up for another game whenever, Naman. I do enjoy the game. It's quite fun. I'll probably have a go of a different race as well at some point.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
But yeah, holy shit, the Necrons. By the end of it, Naman, obviously, because of load shedding, you weren't there for the last bit, but Trazyn got downed. There were 2 rounds where basically Frun couldn't shoot because I basically tied him up in melee.
On my way.
Once the Warlord got involved, he was tearing shit up. Frun, I think at one point tried to retreat and thought he could shoot, but luckily I found in the rules that you can fall back, but if you do, you can't shoot. You can't do anything. You literally just walk back. So one of the turns was everything walks away, then I just had everything charge back in again.
Commander.
And by the end of it,
Aye, aye.
his entire squad of flayed ones have been destroyed. I took out one of the Locust destroyers. A few Necron warriors taken down. A few of the Immortals were taken down. I just managed to destroy one of the Scarab swarms.
Locking on.
And I mean the Doomsday Arc wasn't touched. Obviously that thing remained steadfast and was completely unscathed. That said, the Orc war boss didn't get hit either. He was still pretty much intact. Oh yeah, entirely, of course. Yeah, the extremely like get up close and personal. Once that happened, it was way more effective. The only reason I couldn't kill the warriors in the end was Frun had the Veil of Shadows, and then he used that to basically teleport him and his Necron warriors out of the fight. And then they got another round of shooting where they tried to destroy the last Boomdaka Snaz wagon, which survived on 1 hit point. As for the new Warhammer XCOM game, I'd maybe give it a try if it wasn't the lame Mary Sue Space Marines Grey Knights. Come on, give me a game where I'm a tower commander controlling stealth suits and drones and shit. Yeah, or just XCOM game in general that had a few of the races would be pretty fun. I agree.
Ready for orders.
I'd certainly like to give the game a try. If it's fun, it's fun. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Roger.
I think a lot of game developers, when they start making games, obviously they get told from the higher ups in Games Workshop, oh yeah, here's the license, right? But it has to be about this subject. Like, we want you to focus on this army with this enemy, or else you can't make a. You know, we don't want you to make a game about it otherwise.
You got it.
And since there's new Grey Knights that just came out, I'm assuming they wanted them to make a Grey Knights game, so people go, oh wow, I quite like the Grey Knights. Oh, look, there's this new combat patrol for Grey Knights that just launched. A generic Marine army? I said whatever. I mean, I don't mind fighting Necrons again. It's just if I know I'd be going up against Necrons, I'd build an Orc force that was a bit more, you know, tailored to the kind of fight it would be up against, you know.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What's up, Commander?
Like, for instance, I'd bring things like Storm Boys and Kill Copters and stuff like that, you know, the stuff that I can get close with. Jesus Christ, you just headshot him on the floor.
Mech destroyed.
Oh no, jump. Can he get further jumping? Yeah, he can. I say he, she. No, can't get to the location. See, that was a lot better, and there was no bullshit.
Acknowledge.
Coordinates received.
Copy that, Commander.
Do you think Catalyst will bring out quad mech models? I hope they do. Yobbo did post a load of images on the Discord a while back that showed off some really nice renders of upcoming mechs, so I think there's a good chance of them doing a second Kickstarter for them, Morgan, yeah. Because they had the Goliath and the Scorpion, and they looked really nice, so yeah, hopefully. What's this hot take? Warhammer Fantasy is better anyway because it has psychotic mad scientist rat people. Yes, well, Skaven always good for a laugh. Although Old World Warhammer is so much better from what I've read of the Sigmar setting. I know why they did the Sigmar thing, because they wanted to basically go, move away from anything that's too close to Tolkien that they could get sued for, which is why obviously they changed the name of now they're the elves, and the whatever the wood elves were renamed, and in 40k now they're the Eldari and the Drukhari and all that stuff. So they want to get away from using Eldar, because that's Eldarin, which is the one of the older words that Tolkien used. Dark Angels Primaris Chaplains, yeah. Do you want to cause the man to have an aneurysm from all the stress of that one? Age of Sigmar. Now, I don't mean as in the rules, Kiro, because honestly I don't know what the rules difference is like between Age of Sigmar and Warhammer Fantasy, but I just mean the setting. I've heard that more people seem to still prefer the old world setting rather than the Sigmar one. Oh, you mean the lore? I kind of like the old world though. It just seemed like
Got it.
it was pretty well fleshed out and all the rest of it. Tiny vocal minority. Yeah, fair enough. Yes. Oh yeah. No man, I'm up for that. Go on, Kulsh. Go on, agree with that. 3-way fight. Yeah, go on. That'd be fucking awesome. The old lore's good, but it was stuck and stale. Yeah, true. It had been, tinkered and tweaked for a long time, but. So I was all excited when they announced that they're bringing the Sisters of Battle game, but I saw the trailer and it's just a trash VR game with PS2 graphics, so they did the girls dirty again. Yeah, I did see that VR game get released. It's weird, like, you see screenshots of VR games and yeah, the graphics look low, but honestly, when you play them, Christ, it looks really good in virtual reality. Now, the lore's worse. The Stormcast Eternals are Space Marines with the name tags removed because GW's obsessed with them. They do look a bit Space Marine-y, Stormcast Eternals, I have to admit. I always equated them to that because they did kind of look like fantasy Space Marines. I liked Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Only issue, well, it was the lore, was too many cooks in the kitchen. Yeah, I get the feeling that's probably the case if you did a deep dive on 40k as well, isn't it? And Battletech, let's face it. Battletech's been written and rewritten so many times now over the decades that, yeah, there's going to be real stinkers in there, lore-wise, that you're going to be like, what? Why? For instance, a few months back, Totty rocks up with an Orion that's painted in a particular colour scheme. He says, do you like the look of it? I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a pretty nice painted Orion. In MWO, I mean. And he says, oh, it's Kerensky's. I'm like, that's not fucking Alexander Kerensky's Orion at all. That doesn't make sense. He never had that paint scheme. It never looked like that. And then it turns out, oh, that's what it looks like on the cover of a novel. So I looked at the novel like, what the fuck? Then I found out that not only had they changed the build of that Orion to something completely different than what he used to have originally, but that isn't even the first retcon of Kerensky's Orion, because originally, when it was first written, Kerensky was just in a standard model Orion. Then it got upgraded to one that had a snub-nosed PPC and it might have been a Gauss rifle or something like that, some other weaponry, and it had a slightly different name. And then now it's been retconned into another variant of the Orion. And so that's what I mean when you have all these different writers coming in. What's this, Varg? You love to jump and make it a 4-way. Yes! Yes. No. I'm all equal opportunity orc chopping bastard. I'll kill every fucker. I don't mind. The only bit of Age of Sigmar lore I like is the fact that Nagasha's faction has undead tax collectors whose job it is to collect dead bodies. The bone tax. So like, oh, that's a neat little thing. I know the enemies are over there, but I don't think they'll be able to get around to us, so I think I'm going to have to start running around this hill. That's a cool idea, though, yeah, the bone tax. The best thing to come out of Age of Sigmar or steampunk Oh yeah, the new dwarf stuff. What's the like the subterranean like fire dwarves? What are they called? Because they look pretty cool. Although they do look a lot like fire giants from like D&D, but
No problem.
I quite like the look of those dwarves in Age of Sigmar.
Moving out.
I'm rolling.
What's this Varg? I see Tau. I start saying praise the Emperor and pass the ammunition. Yeah. Fire Slayers. That's them. Yeah. I'll bring an all stealth suit army and wait until you soften each other up a bit. Oh, no, but this is sounding good. We gotta do this now. It's just like a silly fucking 4-way fight. My world is getting smaller every day. Yeah.
I copy.
The others are the Caradron, right. Cicada. Phoenix Hawk. Ow. Shit, that went internal in one shot.
I'm taking internal damage.
Actually, why am I shocked? It's the AI. Single PPC shot, okay. 4 ways to bring some chaos. Yes! Oop, sorry, hit the mic. Actually, this fight's looking a bit, this fight's looking a bit nasty now.
Right here.
You know what? Let's just let's pull everybody off the hill, off the top of the hill there. At least off from the sight lines of the hill. Senselot the Trebuchet.
Sensor lock on target.
And then just have 2 mechs rain missiles down on that target.
Roger that.
Skipper.
And then if they want to walk over the hill and shoot me, I've got a hunchback and a wolverine ready to engage that.
Inflicted some nasty on that some bitch.
Yeah, come on bitches, come over the hill now. Now if I remember how the AI works, they're a bit skittish and they're not very good at going over the terrain like this, so I should be able to kind of cheese it. So as long as I remember which meeple on the board is the trebuchet meeple.
Good to go.
I suppose the other factor is just also making sure that I keep falling back enough so I don't accidentally get my head enemy head spotted.
Copy that.
I see, aim for the other side torso and hit more with the already open side torso because the game's weird like that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, ETG, I agree with that. Cicada is a crap mech, but I do like the look of it as well. It's an unusual. It's one of those different looking mechs for a change. It's not another humanoid one. I know. There's a you know a number of players out there who prefer the non-humanoid designs of some of the battle mechs.
Sensor lock on target.
All right, so if nothing else, we're guaranteed a 3-way at this point, unless Cole's go on, make it a 4-way fight. Come on, it'll be fun. We'll go proper crazy.
Critical hit, Commander. I'm out of LRM.
Google's Rangers shit because the
10-4.
That hit something good.
it did hit something good, but you know what? It's still not dead. Yeah, there's not really much room to do anything else.
Protective stance.
Of course, if we run out of LRM ammo, hopefully by that time the trebuchet will be dead and another target will be too beaten up, but I could just run over the hill gloriously firing with the Wolverine and Hunchback and have the other two in the back firing lasers, and it should be fine. No, you're the trebuchet, I remember.
On target.
I can't fool me. I know where you are.
Yes, Commander.
I know where you all are. The fuck is this shit? Oh, they're just out of range? Oh shit, she's out of LRM ammo. Fuck.
Confirmed.
Well, those LRMs did not last as long as I thought they were going to. Okay. Well, what's he got left? 12, 8. He's gonna lose all of his missiles in the next round or so of fire. Alright, his left torso's gone. That's about 50% of his weaponry.
Waiting for orders.
I could probably start looking at getting the Hunchback ready to go over the hill.
Full speed.
Do I have to call Ropey chase the egg?
Commander.
Egg chasers. Sounds like a new ITV program. Welcome everyone to Saturday Night Egg Chasers. Today we've got Laura. She's an accountant from Huddersfield. She'll be challenging for the Egg Chaser crown from Daryl Fitzpatrick. Our current reigning champion of Chase the Egg.
Ready to rock.
I haven't lost a game of Chase the Egg in over 3 seasons, and I'm not about to lose now to you.
Affirmative.
Bring it on, you know, because they always get the contestants to try and act like tough and stuff, and it's really terrible.
On the move.
Or a Japanese game show, yeah. So, welcome to Chase Hit Ego! Yay!
Receiving you.
Chase Ho Ego!
Speeder in the chief.
The mighty Phoenix Hawk wiggles around on the hill. Ow, it shot me with its lasers. 'Cause it's a fucking dill.
Light.
Griffin. Irado. Tonight's contestant is Megan from Western Supermare. She's a university student studying political science. Let the Meg find the egg. Yeah. That's what it should be. Yeah. No, hi. I'm just here to have a good time. I hope nothing bad happens to me. all right, Meg. Shut the fuck up. Here we go for round 1. Are you ready, egg chasers?
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
The Japanese game show would end up with everyone naked, covered in glitter and crap.
Commander.
Yeah, probably would. Yeah.
Location confirmed.
So a game where they starve a pack of students and then set them loose down a hill after a hard-boiled emu egg. The one that survives or catches it gets to eat. Repeat for 24 episodes. Those that are left alive are offered a minimum wage job as a salary man. Oh, it's brilliant.
Orders. Position confirmed.
The Echo period. It's the Edo period.
Engaging with target.
Oh man.
Skipper,
So this game show's got legs.
Let's see what you got.
Oh. Bunch of students rolling down the hill with the egg, like fucking shoving each other out of the way. Fuck off!
heading out.
Allegedly, the price for winning Takeshi's Castle was a box of all your missing teeth. Yeah. Oh,
All weapons are
I wouldn't put it past them. Very, very few winners at Takeshi's Castle as well, historically. Oh, the media studies students, yeah. You laugh, Rocket, but there was a school here in the States that got into deep shit because they decided to give their teachers a bonus, but made it a game where they rained dollar bills in a room and had them fight over the What the fuck? Really? Oh my god, it's bad enough being a teacher, but the idea that you have to be degraded to that point, that's horrible. That's really bad. Come on, wage slaves. Make it rain. Fucking hell.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Was that in South Carolina? I thought that's what the cheese chasing hill was all about. Weed the stupid from the herd.
Hey,
Alright, see you later, Fog.
my stuff.
The headmaster must have seen Crystal Maze, yeah. Or he'd been on Crystal Meth, one of the two.
On my way.
Fucking idiot.
Locking on target.
I forgot. Yeah, for God's sake, Phoenix up. Can you?
Hey, yup.
Can you just give in?
Engaging target.
You just give up this farcical desire to live. Your mech's
Critical hit.
literally about to die. There we go. What was that noise? It was all of your mech falling apart. Now get out.
Crap. That hit hard.
Oh, there's nobody here but us chickens.
All weapons committed.
Commander. Position confirmed.
Right, come on.
Aye, aye.
Oh, wow. Okay, on that low a chance he actually hit and blew the PPC armor.
Solid connection on that one.
Ready for orders.
Oh, dead leg. Ow, dead leg. Ow. Dead leg, Billy. Dead leg.
Locking on.
Ready to rock.
Should have the option to demand the surrender of the enemy.
Got you.
You are outnumbered. Give up immediately, or you will die. It's alright, he's just gonna run and punch one of us now anyway.
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
Yes, Yobbo, I am quoting Nightingales, yes. There's nobody here but us chickens. Is there anyone there? Yeah.
All weapons committed.
Morgan, so correction, and it's worse. The teachers were being given more money for supplies and classroom improvements, but had to sit on their knees and scoop up as much as they could In the States, most teachers have to use their personal income for supplies, and it was in South Dakota. Shit, that's horrible. That's really bad. Oh yeah, but we've got both seasons on DVD. We watched them a couple of weeks back. At least it had an ending. Yeah, they two of the three get killed by their doppelgangers, except for Robert Lindsay's character that survives, Carter, and realizes that they're fakes when he says, "Is there anyone there?" And they don't say, "There's nobody here but us chickens." And then he gives them poison cake, so I guess he'll go to a different job. Because for some reason their company wants to kill them all and replace them with doppelgangers for some weird reason. Well, if we take the 2 Griffin parts, we can sell that. We'll grab the 1 piece of the Phoenix Hawk, because that's one we haven't encountered yet. It was it, yeah, he became a dent. Yeah, he went to my family, yeah. There is an in-joke, isn't there, about that? Someone asks him about being a security guard or something, and he makes some, like, passing comment about how it's not worth it or something. In My Family, I think there's an episode with a tiny little reference to it. Ooh, some repairs have to be made though. All got a bit dinged up. What did I lose in here that needs to be refit? Oh, a heatsink. Seriously. Oh, well, not a double heatsink. Let's not go mad.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
You do make more money being a dentist, it's true, yeah. Okay, so New Certis is somewhere in this general direction. It's somewhere north of the Narf of the Barder. Powerhouse Hobbs, Grosvenor, Kagayak, Alsec, Nizia Nogales. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dreenfontein, Enchi, Dimut, Koiterville, Zalzangor, Brusset, wasn't that obviously that close, Verka, or Talon, New Damascus, Samichi, Gruyere, Agstein, Nahoni, Nis, Dunkirk, French version of Dunkirk, Waxel, Ingenstern, Hobson, Kigamboni, Hetcheng, Belair. That wasn't like, it wasn't, it was Maya, Pleiades Cluster, Merope, Ridgebrook, Taigeta, Peter Maritzburg, Beanley, Cumberland, Mandaray, Flintoft, Diefenbacher. Oh, Diefenbacher was one of them. That was close to New Certis, wasn't it? Robsart, Merlin, Medale, Crawford, Hobson, Sonurture. Ah, there it is, New Certis. Found it at the end. Davian HQ. It's 120k to travel, but 23 days travel time. Let's have a look, see what we can find. Sorry about that, everybody. I got there in there. There is an interesting mix of languages in all across the different sectors of the inner sphere. Oh, not far off 3027. Oh, gotta be that war. It'll be that invasion. Hello from. An incident that happened last month on the planet Kittery in the Federated Suns is receiving widespread notoriety. Kittery is the home of a mech warrior training battalion commanded by Major Justin Allard. During an exercise, Justin Allard's unit, consisting mainly of Stinger mechs, was ambushed by a raiding Lao battalion, consisting of Cicada battle mechs and a heavy rifleman. Major Allard used his Valkyrie mech to lure the rifleman away from the young cadets, and engaged it in single combat. Ultimately, Major Allard's mech was destroyed, and he suffered serious injuries, but his sacrifice saved the members of his unit. Major Allard is currently recovering at a New Avalon hospital. This has been the CMB December broadcast. What's this? Does Comstar HPG Hotline also work with offspring from Pakistan? I will accept the invitation. We will watch the Solaris. What's the Solaris match going on there? Yes. There's no reason not to. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you watch the Solaris games, especially if you're a mech warrior, right? Right, on our way to New Certis. Mainly just to gawp at what the store's got. Probably won't be that great. And then go, I'll fly back now.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Let's visit the store, see what they've got. So, standard New Certis store. Oh, I don't have access to the... My rep with this faction prevents me from using the store? What? Oh, hold on. Rep. I have to press the special button, don't I? There we go. Ally with faction. There we go. That'll give me. Now I've got access to it. Anyway. So the standard store. We got an Archer, 2R, Centurion, an entire Enforcer. A Jägermech, a Javelin, Merlin, Ostrock, Oscout, Phoenix Hawk, Stalker. Not bad, not bad. Vulcan, Warhammer, Wasp. I thought I had... Oh no, I've got a part of a different type of Stalker. I think it's a 3H. Now, the faction store, on the other hand, has bits of a dervish, a hatchet man, for some reason, Hermes, Ostsol, Phoenix Hawk 1 and a 1D, a Rifleman, a Shadowhawk 2H, Vulcan, and Wolverine with some, decent equipment. There was a really shout from the rooftops about, not surprising. Yeah, it'd be nice to see audiobooks of some of the Battletech novels, wouldn't it? Yeah. Obviously, all those missions are way, way out of my league. So obviously, we will not be joining in any of the festivities over there. It'd be certain death. At the same time, I don't want to go to like Hershey. Because it's pretty low difficulty. Kaitengata. Kaitengata. Oh, what the fuck? All of a sudden, now that I've allied, it shows them anyway. Oh well, my fault. Anyway.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
This is Comstar contacting you from New Avalon. We've detected a virus on your HPG. Please insert your payment details for us to remove it for you. Yeah. Well, her, she, where she, he males come from. Oh, God. Oh, no, yobbo. Boom. Boom. You're older, you can get away with it. Yeah, yeah, because the internet can determine age based on username, can't it? Yeah. Sure. At last, he's found the planet of the VTubers. Prepare for forward battery. I thought if you'd want to find where the planet of the VTubers were, called, you just ask Captain. Was it a 3F? I know I've got part of a fucking stalker lying around somewhere. Yeah, and keeping up with it, it's Trap Sprung. We're getting reports of a powerful mech sporting pirate colours, singing out for its own, and it sounds like a trap. Our plans to spring it and see who comes to investigate. What else we got? We got an assassinate, we've got forward observers, dead or alive, man of the people, raiding party, and challenge accepted. Go on, let's see what. Really? You're only going to give me 2 bits of salvage? Wait, how come if I take more salvage, the rep loss goes down? That's really weird. What the fuck? I'm sure there's some reason for that, but okay. VTuber, the Varak-tuber. I mean, I can tell you where the planet is. That's my planet. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, the VTuber thing is definitely becoming more popular, isn't it? Especially as the software gets more has more capabilities, because I've seen what's her name, Code Miko. She's got that new updated it to a new model and everything. It's a whole new environment and stuff that she moves around in. This is yet to lead 9% safety of. Prepping for combat. Beans on toast. That sounds like a nice mix, Yobbo there. Yeah, it's not a bad choice, not a bad choice at all. What's this, Voltic? Oh god, how would the clanner react to VTubers? Attention, you miserable freeburst rats. Either give me 1 million C-bills in super chat, or I'll reave your miserable world. Ooh woo.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so we're working with some Fedsons on this one. Or a Fedson? No, there is a land. So we've got a... Oh, wow. Okay, we've got a friendly Ossol. He probably won't move around the map much. Friendly Crusader. Looks like we've just got a Demi-Lance there. Okay. Including my forces to make it a Demi-Lance. So.
Coordinates received.
Move order received.
We'll wait for the inevitable reinforcements to turn up. Oh wow, the Crusader moved. And the Ossol. Wow, okay. This is kind of scary. I'm not used to the AI actually moving around the map. Usually they just stand there. Yeah, flashbacks to the Comstar betrayal, yeah. Hopefully, hopefully Presenter Rogue isn't, you know, hanging around again. Waiting to, I mean, although this is called Trap Sprung. I mean, maybe I have just wandered straight back into his next scheme.
Copy that, Commander.
You idiot! You fell for it again! No! Oh, this time I'll get you. This is Clan Wolf asking what form of glorious eugenics program we have to sing a wolf VTuber. Imagine Planet Elementals finding a furry convention. I find this most pleasing to the eye.
Beat the cake.
On the move.
We must add a passage of this to the remembrance. Much yiffing was occurred on this day. Clanners. Lol. The powered suit is a powered fursuit. Oh no. It's my first sonar. My first sonar is a 30-ton battle mech.
No problem.
Got it.
You got it.
Oh, yeah, VFTs are the future. Varak fungible tokens. Remember, everybody, they're still available in every region, every currency. We've expanded it greatly. There's now over 52 different VFTs, Varak fungible tokens, that you can buy right now. Oh, really? There's enemy reinforcements. Oh, say it ain't so.
I'm rolling.
What's this? Clanners aren't Turian furries light. All those barnyard references. Ah! Oh, my hunchback took a stray shot. Glance which they go a furry convention was a local Khan meeting, yeah. Yeah, probably not too far off the truth, really.
Location confirmed. On it.
Oh, that office building behind just gets lit up. Oof. Well, I hope the AI friendlies actually kick in on this, because I'm not looking forward to this battle down a fucking street. Oh, this is all Vatter? This is Vassar. Okay. Wasn't expecting,
I'm there.
I'm there. Yeah, it's cool and delicious. Of course, we killed everybody in the building behind. That was good, a griffin. This is meanwhile Hell's horses try to invade BronyCon on Terra because they assume it's a form of tribute. Yeah. At last! At last some of these freeburst surats understand and get us!
All weapons committed.
I must head to the merch table immediately.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
This is a very, like, Davian Lance of Pirates. You got a Centurion, a Shadowhawk, a Griffin, and a Phoenix Hawk. I mean, I guess we could sort of, like, headcanon this thing that this group of pirates are actually just a bunch of Davians who went rogue.
I'll make them dead.
Well, I guess technically his shot didn't miss because he did blow something up. And there we go. So the assault is just going to hang around back there. Great. I guess at least the Crusader is going to get involved. Yeah, okay. He's firing missiles. That's good. Of course, now that we've made contact, the first thing I'm going to do is get... Oh, what the fuck? He's going in for hand-to-hand combat. Ow. Interesting choice, but okay. I'm going to fall back and drag them into the Ossol, since, what, you know, why not?
All weapons committed.
Okay, that's one of his weapons gone, that's good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Monster Hunter and massive hit with Clanners, yeah. Ow. Definitely got to get the dervish out of the way this turn.
Reporting serious armor loss.
What's up, boss?
Right, Phoenix Hook's dead, good.
Mech destroyed.
Confirmed. Engaging jump jets.
And then... Oh, he can't target the building? But this guy stood on that building. Why can't he target it? That doesn't really make much sense, game. It's right there. Okay.
Affirmative.
Computer game says no, apparently. Oh yeah, you can see the mech, but you can't see what he's standing on. What? Okay. Oh my god, did they just fucking headshot my trebuchet?
I took a critical hit.
I know you did.
Receiving you. On my way.
Well, Hunchback's going to have to try and present himself as a more appetizing target just by getting so close it makes it impossible for them to ignore him, especially when he shoots legs off. Assless chaps for the win. There we go. Okay, that's good.
Damage minimal.
And there's our actual target all the way over there. Now, the Crusader, I'm kind of... What the fuck? Okay, the Crusader's at least keeping up with the tradition of firing his LRMs at things. And that looked like some juicy CT damage. And the Ossol is... Okay, okay, good. He killed it. This is good. Ah, good. Right. The AI is getting involved. That's what we want. We need the friendlies to get involved. Arguably, the two mechs that could do the most damage up close dead.
Hey, I'm losing armor over here.
Ow. For some reason, Shadowhawk gets extra turn. Don't know, just does.
Yes, Commander.
Fuck. No.
Coordinates received.
Get them out of the way a bit. Right, well, I can target the building they're stood on. It's got 80 hit points.
Taking the shot.
See, at least that knocks the Shadowhawk down around the building, so now he has to move around or jump up to get a shot, which is fine. The Ossol is walking backwards again from the combat. Oh, it's a Victor. Okay.
Ready for orders.
I'm going to get him a lot closer, because I think the closer to them he is, the less he's closer to the Victor there, and I don't really want that to get nasty. Aim for the right torso, hits the left arm.
Critical hit, Commander.
I can only fire the AC-5
Target.
and hit the arm.
Hey up. 10-4. Firing.
Oops, CT hits, that's good, that's good. Not enough to kill him, but still.
Critical hit.
Hopefully the Crusader will put its throw its lot in there with the LRMs. There's only one target you can see. Yay, he's actually doing it. Panicked and unsteady, but still going. There we go. At least I forced him to jump. Oh, Christ. you stop shooting the internals of my dervish, please, game? He stood on another building.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
Target enemies destroyed as well. I just made him break his legs by falling off the building. Ah, that was a CT hit with a large. It still didn't kill this griffin. Bloody hell. Oh, here comes the victor. Oh, this is gonna be scary.
Commander.
Yeah, I don't want her closest to the victor when it comes over.
Roger that. Inflicted some heavy.
There we go. He ejected. That makes sense. I mean, he was getting fucked up. The building's on, falls down. He punches out as quickly as possible. All right, get the hunchback in position, ready for this. All right, see you, Totty.
Orders?
Let's break visual contact there with the dervish. Oh, ammo explosion, head hit.
Reporting. Critical.
Right, so the victor's not gonna last long. Especially with his biggest punch now destroyed. He's basically a crapper version of a...
Ready for orders.
yeah, he's a crapper version of a commando. Medium laser and a couple of... an SRM.
Firing.
And there goes his SRM ammo.
That hit.
And he ejected because... Oh, his head was straight... Yeah, okay, well. So the real threat of that was just the lance that was with him. The real threat was the friends he made along the way. Not much cash, but hopefully some Victor parts. Apparently 2 Shadowhawk parts are available. Okay. Ooh, I mean that is a better AC5 to have a Kali armor, isn't it? And a veteran. Oh, you bastard game. I'm definitely taking the Victor 9B part because it would be silly not to take that. I will take the Kali armor AC5. We also... Oh, I got the 2 Shadowhawk parts anyway. That's cool. And the Phoenix Hut and Griffin, but they didn't give me the other LRM. Fair enough. Meanwhile, on the Combine, VTubers are state-sponsored propaganda like K-pop stars in South Korea, which is an actual IRL thing. Yeah, right. I didn't know that about South Korea. I just thought this just had a big obsession with pop music in general. Right, well, let's get the repairs and stuff underway. Make sure everybody's up and running. Looks like we lost a jump jet off that. Of course we did, because it's never just normal, is it? Let's repair all.
Right. I'll get it.
Everyone else is relatively intact. Yeah, that'll be nice, Skymaster, when they do that.
To go.
Mech warrior training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Cold shot bonus.
Confirmed.
Trigger gains some extra stats, all 6s. Okie dokie. Pig and a pokey. Thanks everybody for hopping in today. To the midday crunch, and well, it's just about really. I think the battery on this tablet is pretty close to start screaming at me that it needs recharging again. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. As said, tomorrow is probably going to be some Holdfast. I don't know if Naman and Kulsh want to hop in, but you're more than welcome to, as is Varg if he wants to join as well. Or anyone else, obviously the server that we'll be joining on, I'll let people know if they want to join in. But thank you, Frun, Kiro, Kulsh, Oaks2, Adbray, Alvatar, Aservice, that's a good one, Aflat, BFG, Skymaster, Danking Around, Dung Grizzly, ETG, Kyson, Fox, Lurks, McMorgan, Naman, Namasan, Papa Slump, Spectraclair, Tizcloud, 2-Day, Vigo Pros, Voltic Surge, Von Grunk, Zeno Zero, Xylane, and Yobbo. Thanks everyone for hopping in this morning and early afternoon. Hope you have a good weekend starting tomorrow. Should be, as said, the stream is Holdfast most likely tomorrow. There'll be another Lore Warrior going up on Sunday. There should be the first of a new series of MechWarrior 5 vids going up over the weekend as well, if not early next week. Should have some of those going, so still trying to keep up with the Battletech related content there. But yeah, have a good one, everybody. If you got power, you'll jump on them, alright, yeah. You ready to fix bayonets? Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks, Morgan. Sorry, we'll see this before I go, Morgan. I have a gimmick on my MechWarrior Monday streams where we play while listening to Japanese 80s city pop and call it the Draconis Combined Ministry of Propaganda's daily mandatory cultural education program in ancient term music. Hey Morgan, if you ever want to post your Twitter link or whatever, your Twitch link or whatever, go ahead. I don't mind. You know, more people watching like Battletech streamers are like the better. But yeah, until then, have a good one, everybody. Thanks again, and we'll catch you next time. Bye bye. Right, just go to the star map. Let's have a look around, see what we go next. Crawford, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Cumberland. I have a sausage. Yeah, the first time I saw them, I thought it looked like a dog turd. Yeah, not a bad thing. What's in the store again? Oh, should be pretty good, yeah, should be. Yeah. Oh, it's a Wolverine, Warhammer. Oh, the joy, the dream, yes, it'd be nice. Would be nice. Yes, that was, head off over there. What do you mean like a sausage? Shit, the button's still on, fuck. Oh, where was Kiro to warn me? Fuck, Alt F8, there it is.